یک چیز جالب که درباره مار اینجا خواندم دوستان، یکی از درازترین مار دنیا می باشه. اینجا نشان میده که یک دانه دست شادی چقدر کلان است. اینی کسی از گوریلاس. خیرای از ایران رقم بچه گرفتن که باید اگر چی نکنه کدام میوان حمله یا نکنه تشیا پیدا میشه. فقط در ریگ رنگ یک دانه، دو دانه، سه دانه، 4 دانه. سلام دوستای عزیز، خواب خوب جور سلامت باشین. چی گپ است؟ امروز همین دوستای عزیز یکی از بزرگترین باغ‌های دنیا سفاری پارک دبی میریم. سعی میکنیم شیر، پلنگ، فیل از هر چیزی که بوده نبود پیش ما سعی کرده به فیلم میگیرم برای شما همچنان. خدا کنه تا آخر ویدیو با ما باشین. کسایی که اینجا تشریف کسایی سابسکرایب نکردن سابسکرایب کنید. یعنی دیگه داخلش هم آمدیم مثل دیگه جای دبی واره مردم بیر بارک عکس یا اگر میخوایی بگیریم از پرسان که نگه عکس بگیریم مردم باید عکس میگیریم. همونطور که من گفتم نه هر جای چی واره که میایی استاد هستن باز عکس میگیرم پروفشنل اگر میخواست بگیریم. عکسی ها را گرفتیم الان میریم داخل از این اینجا کنترل میکنم بلیدی های ما را بعد از اون چک کرد دیگه میریم داخل.
1 minute, excuse me.
Okay, go.
This is bag.
اول چیزا گرفتیم دیگه دوستای عزیز. رای ما کرد گفت چی کنیم؟ برین ترین بگیرین. رو باریک معلوم میشه دیگه. سفاری اول میریم دیگه کلازی میشینید کل جای برات نشان میده. بعد از این خلاص دیگه میرین علایده چیزا رو تنها میبینید. حرکت کرد دیگه تقریبا زیاد نفر نیستیم اینجا. دبی همیشه چیزایش که هست هیجان انگیز است. همه چیز از اینجا که هست نکس لیول است دیگه. دیگه میفهم انشاءالله دیگه چیزای خوبتر و بهتر داره اینجا دیگه. درجه اول است، هر چیز که از درجه اول است. سفاری پارکش باشه، چی واتر پارکش باشه، چی همی مدیکل پارکش است یا دبی مال، همه چیزش که هست همتون درجه اول است.
¿Eres tú que sentí? ¿Será que estás cerca de mí? ¿Será que tú cantas por mí? Cuando la vela prendí, pasaron los años así, siento tu presencia en y ya que me pongo a escribir, ¿será que tú escribes por mí?
أنا رسیدم دیگه در نقطه پایانیش بخواد. اینجا می افریکن ویلیج یعنی قریه افریقاست. اینجا میریم از دیدن میکنیم اول. پیاده بیایید. دیگه ما اینجا در بریم ببینیم دیگه در افریقای خدا ما چی دارم. ما باشه. ما شما بردیم منطقه آخر دیگه. چیستن؟ همین قریه افریقاست. یعنی که می داخل میشه یعنی دیگه اینجا شروع شده. شادیست بخیاله. اون از دور براتون معلوم میشه بچه. اون شادی است. آمدیم بخش شادی ها. دیگه هم تو که میبینید دیگه برشتکا یا زیادی چیزها رو جور کردن. اینجا نشان میده که یک دانه دست شادی چقدر کلان است. اینی کسی از گوریلاست. واو سیدا بخوری دیگه اینی کان از معمولی هایش هست. اینیش دیگه برابر مست و آن خورتریش اونجاست کنه نرموست اونش چایکاز بخورم دواهین قطی خورترک. یعنی دیگه جای چیز پر ایده قصاتری بیا میبینید داخل میشین یا واره استاد شدن با شتکا باز خواره تا دیگه چین میشه اگر ماسک میبره. این شما مترست میبینه اگر خودم و اصل خرمانه اونجا شتن آنه شتن قرار احتاو میتن کنم. اینا از اونجا که میریم باز است. من فکر کنم که من از این شادی و چیزا اگه اونجا دیگه که رفتیم تو که باز بودن دمی هند و پاکستان اینجا را خبر است نه باز اینجا دیگه یک چیز ده آمد تو نباشه اینجا بیرون بیایی باز سربسته است نه میاین دیگه که میاو یا می کامرا و یارو میگیرن. من بسیاری جا دیدیم باشین سعی کنم که نه فکر کنم در قفس هستم. تو اینجا شادی بیا نیست دوستای شما اگر ویدیوهای چی رو ندیدین وید نروژ مرا حتما برین ببینین. یک ویدیو مجور کردم در که باغواشای نروژ رفته بودم که فقط امی چیز دیگه یک چند وقت پیش آوا اونجا خیلی زیاد است. برین سعی کنین ویدیوهای نروژ مرا. آمدیم سون خانه گوریلا میریم. گوریلا میریم داخل گوریلا سعی کنیم چی چیزا داره. معلوم میشه براتون گوریلا اون اونجا خواه است.
Wow.
A few moments later.
یک دانه دو دانه سه دانه چهار دانه مقبول هستن دیگه کل اینجا آمده اینا در سایلن پی بچه موسون هم هست یا نه بریم پیش سعی کنیم تختش چی نشته است. اگر در افریکن لاین اون طرف شیر است سپات اینا دیگه یعنی جا ما نزدیکتر شدیم. آمدن پیدا کردن در جای چی را دیگه مار یاره. یک چیز جالب درباره مار اینجا خواندم دوستان. یکی از درازترین مار دنیا می باشه دیگه. تقریبا از 7 تا 8 متر درازیشان میشه. خردترین چی رو من دیدم والا از همین تمساهای دنیا را میبینین چقدر خردترک هستی. یا من نوع مار دیگه هست دیگه در چیا پیدا میشه فقط در ریگ رنگشون مثل ریگ بارست. میبینه
A few moments later.
از افریقا خلاص شدیم دیگه، پس هم چیزی میگیریم، ترین یا موپاسا میریم در دیگه قریه. اوکی straight and take it. اوکی دیگه نمی سفرم تقریبا کلزی موترا 35 دقیقه تا 40 دقیقه است، 1 ساعت ورس. ببینیم که چی چیزا میاد امرای ما دیگه، همش براتون نشان میدم. یعنی منطقه میبینین دوستا دیگه موترا آمده، رئیس پر کرد، رئیس برده رئیس مردم ها را. والله این ما مینم تا آمده رئیس، آمده رئیس. اونم متواتر ببینیم. خیرهای از این را می رقم بچه گرفتن که باید اگر چی نکنه کدام میوان حمله بیان نکنه بکال.
Also, please don't eat anything in the bus, but you can have as much water as you want. And finally, as excited as you may be to see the animals, please don't tap on the glass. You don't want to make these animals aggressive. So, the first animal we are going to see is an animal that lives in water. So we have to go into the water to see this animal.
اولی چیزی که میبینیم یک چیز است که در داخل آب زندگی میکنه. این حالی موتر که داخل آب گفت باید چی میکنه میره. So the common hippo is a semi-aquatic animal, meaning that sometimes you'll see them in water. In fact, they spend up to 16 hours inside the water, and then sometimes they are on land. So they spend so much time inside the water because they have very sensitive skin, and it's also the reason they produce their own, they produce hypoaluronic acid, which is used as a sunscreen and a moisturizer for their skin. These animals are the most dangerous animals in Africa because they kill up to 500 people in 1 year, because people are building where the animals are supposed to be living. We call it human encroachment. So they do not eat meat, they simply kill to defend their territory. So now we are entering into what we call the wetlands. The wetlands, you're going to see some animals that come here to take water and some birds that get their food from the water because of
bird of Uganda. Yeah, it's also their national plant. And now we are in an area called the buffer zone. Here we close the gate behind us before we open the one in front of us. In case an animal like the yellow-billed stork has followed us here, the keeper will come from that door and return the animal before we proceed. This is to prevent animals moving from one habitat to another and getting injured or eaten. And so now we are going to see an animal that has a face like us and hands like us, and they like bananas and they like climbing. So we are talking about some monkeys, and specifically the Hamadryas baboon that originate from Egypt, but now we are only able to see them in countries like Saudi, Ethiopia and Eritrea. So unlike other monkeys, they don't live on trees, they live on cliffs like this. So you have noticed that the habitat has changed so that it can suit them. We have 100 baboons here, including 15 babies.
خانه تا خانه دیگه که میره دیدن این فلان گرفتیم استاد میشن باز یک دروازه بسته میشه در بین نرام نگاه دروازه داره شادیات دیگه بازی دروازهش که بسته میشه من بخاطر کسی که خانه نره نیده از این قفص در اون قفص نره بین هر قفص موتر استاد میشه دیدین دیگه دادانه چی داره
Bogi means handsome one. So Bogi is the alpha, is bigger, and you can see he even has the silver hair. Now Hamadryas baboons are polygamous, the males are polygamous, and one male can have up to 9 females that are grooming him. They move teams so that he can choose one of them.
دختره که میشنیم معلومات داره رئیس دیگه درباره وضع حیوانات خاصیتشون در کجا پیدا میشه چی رقم خصوصیت دارن و درباره جادیانه گپ زده داره.
So these animals were related to the god of knowledge in Egypt called Dhard. So they were also considered sacred monkeys, and you can see they are very good climbers. So that's why we have electrical wires all around their habitat so that they do not climb into another animal's habitat.
اونجا که میبینید دیگه بازچه لاینای برق گرفتن به خاطر که بسیار چیز کلایم میکنن یعنی از این چیز خود بسیار قوی هستن. چی میگه رو کلایم میگن؟ از یک جای در جای خیزک میدنه خاطر که کل این سیمای برق گرفته که از این مثال بیرون نرن در خانه‌های قفس‌های دیگه حیوانات نرن که بیچاره چی نشن از بین نرن. یعنی میجه نمیبینه کل این نظمی ها کس برقیس لاینا اینا داخل میشه یک گراج ورسه پیشتر گفتم اینجا باز دروازه است نه یعنی جنرال استاد میشه تا که دروازه بسته شد داینا سعی میکنن بعد از این دروازه باز میشه.
So now, I don't know if you carried your passports, but I want to take you to my continent, Africa. Here we are going to see animals that come from East Africa and South Africa. We are going to see animals from my country, Kenya. We are going to see some from Tanzania and others from South Africa. So we expect to see some zebras, we expect to see some ostriches, and finally we will be able to see the king of the savannah. So welcome to what we call the African lynx.
قفس یک میریم و دیگه مکس افریقاست دیگه چندین حیوانات میباشه چندین جای مختلف افریقا از کشورهای مختلف افریقا.
The Africa or I have no idea. So when you look on your left, you see the world's tallest animal, the giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest animal and they also have the biggest heart at 11 kilograms. these animals have very unique patterns, so not two giraffes have the same pattern. They also have a very long tongue, so they can actually lick their eyes with their tongue. They have been said to be voiceless, but they can produce a hum that cannot be heard by the human ear. These are the zebras, national animal of Botswana. Zebras also have very unique patterns, and no two zebras have the same pattern. They recognize themselves from their patterns. Those are the scimitar-horned oryx. The oryxes live in the desert, that's why they are white to withstand the desert heat. Then we have another giraffe here. Another zebra there. Then we have the most handsome antelope, the greater kudu, on our right. Then we have the world's biggest bird, the ostrich. The male is the black one and the female is the grey, because in birds, in the bird kingdom, the male is more colorful. So they cannot run because their wings are not designed to fly. And also they are very big, but they can run at a speed of up to 70 kilometers per hour, and they have the biggest eggs at 2 kilograms, equivalent to 24 chicken eggs. There's a giraffe again on the left. Then we have the mouflon sheep here. Now the mouflon sheep is one of the animals that are eaten a lot by poachers, so they kill them for their meat. Then on your left we have the springbok, national animal of South Africa. They jump in the air when they are running. And we have the African antelope, also called the blue wildebeest. The blue wildebeest has a superpower. They can smell rain, so that's why they migrate from Masai Mara to Serengeti in search of rain and greener pasture. And now it's time to see a very special animal. This animal goes by many names. Some people call him Simba, and other people call him Mufasa, and other people call him Alex. So you know we are talking about some lions, and specifically the white lions of Timbabati, South Africa. So the white lions that you have are male. We only have male lions here. By lions I mean the family name the lions. So the ones you have here are male, and they have the mane surrounding their neck that females do not have. So the mane is there to protect the neck in case of a neck bite, and also to attract the lioness. So the white lions are pale compared to the brown lions, so it makes it harder for them to camouflage when they are stalking their prey. Let's put, I believe we have 8 these habitats. See some coming up on your left.
من یه قفس یادم خانه شیر قصایت انگلیسی میکنه اون دیگه برای ما میگه تشریح که رئیس نه این شیرها
Then we also have them on your right here.
Seis donos son exactos. Çordanın da uteran ve desperası mas. Rahat खाओ के तरह इसता
Var mı da sayı?
Ama o ötürü de kola üretiliyor.
onda başlaştı.
Ya niye de gidiyor?
Kanunda olmaz.
You wanna go and touch it? Touch it?
Sabe que está bem, já pode touch.
So most mostly it's the alphas that play most of the roles, so that they can be able to spot any animals that are approaching their territory. So lions have very few sweat glands, and that is why you have air conditioned their living spaces to be able to suit them better. We have some rocks on this, we have some holes on those rocks that produce some peace for them. So lions and lionesses make a very big sound called roar, and the roar can travel up to 8 kilometers away, and this is so that they can mark their territory and also to attract their mate. And male lions can sleep up to 20 hours in a day. They sleep up to 20 hours because the lioness is the one that hunts for the food most of the time, actually 80% of the time, and then she brings it to her husband and her cubs. So very lucky fellow. And now we are about to see an animal that is endangered by human poaching. This animal is killed every day for their horns, which people use to make jewelry and ornaments. So we are talking about the south white rhino coming up on the left. Rhino. So the second type of animal we are going to see here, on our right we are going to see the cave buffalo. The cave buffalo is known to be just as aggressive as a rhino, and so these animals are hardly hunted by the predators like the lions and the hyenas. So the buffalo comes from Africa. It's one of the two types of buffalo that we have in Dubai Safari Park. Later I'll show you another one. So this one is known for having very good memory, and they actually revenge when they are attacked. Both of these animals look a bit dirty because they play in the mud. We call it wallowing. So they do this to protect their skin from pests and also from sunburns. So we are talking about an animal that has very big horns, and they are brown in color. So again, the habitat has changed to suit this animal, so they come from a place that looks like this. So we are talking about the Watusi cattle, and you can see them on your left. Sorry, on your left and right, those are steady. This that is the Watusi cattle. So the ones with the biggest horns belong to the king. The water because it's time to see some crocodiles, and specifically the Nile crocodile. So the crocodiles are reptiles, meaning that they lay eggs, they have scales on their body, and they are ectothermic, so they rely on the sun to warm them and the water to cool them. So let's see some crocodiles. We have 3 here on this side. Then we have 1 there near the lobster there.
Bir kawas. Terasa bilang cantonan saya mana itu mas? Ya kalau nanti terapkan. Saya berani cantik dan nanti terapkan. Oh, naik dan juga muncul kawas.
Now we see some deers and antelopes. So first you'll see the female deers and antelopes. What we call the Asian mix. So these ones come from Asia. So the keeper is feeding them, and that's why they are getting very excited.
Non metis بخاطر سویدن دیگه کل زده باش که رئیس هیجان زدهش جان نفر نان آورده blackback. So we are going now to see the male deers and antelopes. So we separate the females from the males because deers and antelopes can breed throughout the year. So if we allow them to stay together, they will most likely overpopulate our park. So this is our way of scheduling their breeding. So we are entering into what we call the bachelor mix. We are going to see the male deers and antelopes. Then after this, we are going to see the king of the jungle. So who is the king of the jungle? Lion. Does anyone have a different answer? So lions are not found in the jungle. So that is, he's not the king of the jungle. I introduced him as the king of the savannah because you find lions in the savannah and the grasslands. In the jungle, you find the national animal of India and Bangladesh, the Royal Bengal tiger. So we are going to see tigers after this. So here we have the male family of the spotted deer on your left, on my left there. We have the ibex, this one with two colors, they change color according to the season. Ibexes can stay up to 9 months without taking water.
love water. This is why we have some water for them here to swim in, especially in the summer. Also called the Maha, national animal of UAE, Oman and Qatar. We were previously extinct in the wild, but now we are able to see them due to conservation efforts. Then you have the male guy, gray in color. We had earlier seen that the female is brown, so this we call sexual dimorphism, where you can tell the difference between male and female just by looking at them. What do you want? The fire extinguisher? Time to see some tigers. Wow. So the tigers that we have here, the Bengal tiger, are the second largest tigers after the Siberian tiger. The Bengal tiger, or rather all tigers, are the biggest cats in the cat family. So we see that they have bigger teeth, they have bigger paws, and they are bigger than the lions, the cheetahs, the cats that you have at home, and leopards. So they're the biggest, and in a fight they will win. So unfortunately for the Bengal tiger, they are faced by poaching, and people kill them for their skin, which they use to make bags and shoes and carpets. Also, some people keep these animals in their homes as pets, so we don't advocate for it here, because these animals end up hurting the people keeping them as pets. We have one coming up on our right. So we have one on our left there, and two on our right. So you can see he's moving up and down. These two on our right. This one is moving up and down because you can see the deers on the other side. So we do that intentionally. We place the predators next to the prey so that we can stimulate these ones. And as much as they cannot hunt them, they are able to see them. They remember that they are food. Also for the deers, they remember these are animals that can eat them. So it's a bit of a teaser. That's why we have some water for them here. we are about to see the best hunter in the wild. And the best hunter is the cheetah because they are fast. So we have another bird. So it's not a cheetah because unfortunately, as much as they are very fast, cheetahs cannot run for more than half a kilometer because if they did, their brains would probably explode from all the pressure. So the best hunter is someone that runs at a slower speed of 40 kilometers per hour at, for long distances of up to 5 kilometers without getting tired. So we are talking about the African wild dog. African wild dogs are extremely social, so they always hunt in packs. They take care of their sick animals, the old animals, the injured animals. These animals eat their prey alive. They are very savage hunters. So here we have, they're usually in packs of around 6 to 20. So they are this side. Yeah, they look like spotted hyena. From the best hunter, we are about to see one of the best climbers in the mountains of North Africa, in countries like Egypt, Tunisia and Algeria. This animal can climb at a speed of up to 20 kilometers per hour up and down these mountains. Burberry ship. have the Burberry sheep here, and they have very good eyesight, so when they climb up there, they are able to spot their prey from very far. You're going to see another type of buffalo that I told you I'll show you later. So this is the Asian buffalo, common in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Philippines. We are passing some female deers and antelopes. We have seen this earlier, and they are babies. side and we are free on the driver's side. So you can see they also have some black marks under their eyes. These black marks are very useful to them because it helps them to be able to mark their prey and follow through, just like rifle marks. And it acts like natural sunglasses for them to reduce the glare of the sun on their eyes.
چیره خلاص کردم دیگه سفر سفاری را ما کم کم میخواستم گپ بزنم. من چونم دختر بود بسیار یک گاید خوب بود، تشریح میکرد درباره کل چیزا به انگلیسی. من خیلی خوشم آمد دیگه. من برو گپ نمیزنیم برای مزاحمت نشه کسایی با شما که انگلیسی میفهمیم. خیلی معلومات داد دیگه برای کل حیوانات. وقتی ویدیو رو دیدین و ببینین و لذت ببرین.